Good morning, guys. It is surgery day, finally. I am waiting on my cousin to pick me up. It is about 5 o'clock. I have to be at the hospital at 6. She should be here in like the next 15 minutes or so because the hospital where I have to have the surgery at is about 20 minutes away. And then we are headed off to surgery. Yesterday, I was extremely anxious, you guys. Per my last video, you saw I got pretty emotional. Not even just about surgery, just I feel like everything's just crashing down on me all at once. And I just had a moment where I just needed that breakdown moment. But I don't feel as nervous right now. I know once I get to the hospital and I get checked in and all that, it'll probably all come back to me. Oh, I'm so tired. Surprisingly, I only woke up once, at least once that I remember. I woke up at like 2:30. I thought for sure I wasn't gonna go to sleep. I didn't fall asleep until like 11, but I woke up about 2:30, went right back to sleep, and my alarm went off at 4:30. I have my bag packed. I need to grab my shoes here. I'm just gonna wear, this is what I'm wearing. They told me to be comfortable, so I just have leggings and a black tee on. And I'm gonna wear my boots because it is chilly. I did pack my bag. I'm just taking this bag because if I don't have to stay, great. I have my wallet and my charger in there, but if I have to stay, I have an outfit for tomorrow in there. And my hairbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that good stuff. But the day is finally here. I'm gonna have surgery finally and get it over with. First meal, I just got fries, potato soup, and grilled cheese, and a Sprite. They told me to just eat very slow. I can't get pain meds until I eat. Yay. So I am now home. Pardon my voice from the tube going down. My voice is like going away completely. So surgery was not a success, you guys. Once, get down, Lucy. I did have the surgery. I got to the hospital at 6. I was back in the OR by 7. I will say I was very surprised, you guys, that I was more calm than I expected. I know I was so anxious about the surgery, but once I was there, I don't know, I was really calm. Like my cousin was with me and they just made me feel very calm. They didn't even have me count. Literally when they took me back to the OR, they got me situated onto the other operating table, and then they got the IV in my arm. They're like, we're gonna give you something to calm you in your arm. Once they gave me that, I could kind of feel like my eyes like, you know, getting droopy. And then I remember I looked over, I saw the clock said 7:20, and they didn't even like warm me. They just put the mask on my face, and I woke up, it was 8:30, and I was in the recovery room at that point. So when I came to, I think I did really good coming to. Like when I came to, I didn't open my eyes. It's like I could hear everything, and it was ironic. I could hear like all these voices, and I heard them say like, oh, they weren't able to get it out. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh, it sucks to be that person, thinking it was someone else. No, it turned out to be me. And then I heard like the nurse say, Amber, how you feeling? And I had my eyes closed still. And I remember saying, I feel like I'm going to be sick. And then she said, okay. They gave me more nausea medicine, and she put like a throw it bag on my chest. And then I finally, like slowly after like a couple minutes, it felt like forever, I finally opened my eyes because I was kind of like, where am I? But I came out of the anesthesia pretty okay. I mean, I was still kind of out of it once they got me up to the floor. But then the doctor came in while I was still in the recovery and said, we're not able to remove your gallbladder. He said, I did go in and did the surgery. I attempted to remove it, but it was too infected and inflamed. I wasn't able to see the ducts and everything of where I was going to need to cut. He said, I was going to cut you open, but I felt like it was too risky. So we are going to have to refer you to a bigger hospital. And the surgery is going to have to be done there. You're going to have another surgery. So I was kind of, when he first told me this, you know, I was still coming out of that anesthesia. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. And remember saying to the nurse, like, well, what's that mean? What's next? And she's like, I'm not really sure, but you will have to go to this other hospital. I just don't know when, all that. They ended up finally getting me up to my room about 10, close to, I feel like it was like 9 something, almost 10 o'clock. I think it was like 9:30. I want to say I was finally up in the other room. And then the doctor, my cousin had came up with, and she said the doctor actually had came out and got her during the surgery. She said time went by. So this was supposed to be an hour-and-a-half surgery. He was only in me for 30 minutes and he terminated the surgery. He said, I'm not continuing this. I'm not going to do it. He told my cousin that my gallbladder was so infected with gallstones and inflamed and it was like shriveled up. He was scared that if he attempted to try to remove it, it was going to fall apart. And then he said it was pretty much just too inflamed for him to be able to cut and see the main bile duct that where he needed to cut. So yeah, gallbladder is still very much inside of me. I just went through the surgery and I still have a gallbladder that is very infected and messing me up very bad. I don't know when my other surgery is going to be. I was just very disappointed and it kind of just like really kind of put me down a little bit because I'm like, okay, what's my recovery going to look like? This other surgery, he said they're going to possibly try to do it robotically, but I don't know. There's a chance I could have to get the big old cut. But thank you guys for the prayers. I did get through it. It just sucks that it didn't go as planned. It wasn't successful. I still have this gallbladder inside of me. Still have it inside of me, so that really sucks. But I made it through. I did really good. I'm very, very proud of myself with how good I went through that. So my pain right now, I didn't have the shoulder and chest pain. It was all in my back. So at first, I was like fine. They asked what my pain was. I said, oh, like a 5. It's like I couldn't remember what to say my pain was. It was weird because I don't think I really could feel anything yet. But I said about 5, then it started to get more, but it was more so like in my back. Now, I got home about an hour ago, and I think just being up and everything between getting in the car, walking around because they had me go and pee, and it's like all them fluids they pushed through me had me like peeing nonstop at the hospital. So I started to fill that incision. I'll show you guys in a second, but I have 3 incisions. The one underneath my belly button is pretty bad. They did send me home with bandages because it looks gross. Like it's bleeding a lot. I'm going to actually have to change it here. They told me I need to leave the bandages on for 5 days, like 3 to 5 days. And then they said the sutures will fall out on their own. But I'm okay. I made it through the surgery. It just sucks that it wasn't a successful surgery. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. I have the 3 incisions. Don't mind my stomach. To be honest, I don't feel like my stomach is as bloated as I expected, but I have this one up here. This one's like kind of bad. I don't know if you can tell, but like, oh, TMI, I know. I got to change that bandage. They sent me home with a bunch of bandages, but the pain's like, okay, I just took some pain meds, but this is kind of what the swelling is looking like. Yeah, it's not as bad as I expected, but I have leggings on and I just took some pain meds to kind of help. I'm gonna pour me a big thing of water because they pumped so much antibiotics in me. It has me peeing like crazy in TMI, but my pee smells like antibiotics. But they told me to push my fluids, drink a lot of water. So I'm going to fill up my big old tumbler of water and go get my butt back on the couch and just relax. The medicine's starting to kick in and I'm going to just sit and watch TV. I will check in with you guys, if not later today, probably tomorrow, just to let you know how I'm feeling. I do plan to call the surgeon in the morning. I don't know if I already said that, just to check in about my pre-op appointment, if it's still going to be with them, and like how long I can expect for my next surgery to be scheduled, and then possibly about this bottom incision. I know they said the sutures will dissolve and fall out, but that one is like still bleeding, so I'm just gonna really watch that and pay attention to it and lay down, and if it is still kind of bleeding, I'm gonna kind of get some direction on that in the morning. So you guys, it is a couple hours later. I had to change this bottom bandage because it was bleeding and the bandage was literally hanging off. This incision is like literally this big. It's huge. When I took the bandage off, all 3 of the sutures came off with it. I'm gonna show you guys TMI. Sorry, this is gross. Oh, all 3 came off. So I have a friend getting me some tea and lemon and all that right now, and she's gonna look for, oh, I can't bend over and get that, that's like a pillow fur. She's gonna look for some suture tape for me to put back over it, just to kind of help that wound a little bit. I'm gonna call the doctor in the morning just to let them know, like, hey, that bottom incision is leaking, it keeps bleeding. I did change the bandage as they instructed, but all the suture tape came off. I just want to make sure everything's okay. Like the incision, it looks like they glued it, but I just want to be safe. Better safe than sorry. So it is about 8:30, almost. My voice sounds absolutely horrible. A friend of mine just dropped me off a bunch of stuff, some water, some tea, some honey, and some popsicles and some soup. So she did get me my favorite kind of tea. She picked me up this one. Oh my god, my voice sounds so bad. So I'm gonna make me some of this because I used my last one over the weekend. So I'm gonna make me some hot tea with some honey. I did just take a pain pill about a half hour ago, so I kind of feel like it's starting to kick in. So I'm pretty sure after I have my tea, I'm gonna probably pass out, you guys. So I will check back in with you guys tomorrow and let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm definitely calling the surgeon's office first thing in the morning though, just about this bottom incision, just because I noticed there is blood still on the new bandage, and it's better safe than sorry. I just really don't want it to get infected since the wound, the incision, I don't know if you guys could tell, like when I didn't show you guys the full one because it's kind of graphic, but it's like this wide, and I noticed kind of to the right, it doesn't look like it was glued shut all the way, so that kind of just makes me nervous that it's not going to heal right. But other than that, I kind of don't feel too bad right now since the pain med's kicking in. I'll make the tea and then I'm gonna go lay down and probably call it a night. My tea's been steeping for about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna take the tea bag out. I'm gonna actually pop one of these peppermints in just to kind of help a little bit, to open up and soothe my throat some. I'm gonna put 1 peppermint in there and then some honey. And then get it all stirred up. That is perfect. Now that I got my tea made, I am gonna go get on the couch, turn on American Horror Story, and pass out, you guys. I will check in with you in the morning and give you an update of how I'm feeling. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I've been awake for quite a while because I actually woke up. The pain was like kicking in. The gas pain in my stomach is coming in full effect. And then also all of my incisions hurt really bad. Like I'm feeling all the pain from my incisions now. So I'm gonna show you guys on my stomach this, it's ice pack, or you can heat it up and make it a heat compress. So I have this sitting on my stomach. I actually did the heat. This part's a little warm, the rest of it's kind of cooled off. So I think I'm gonna actually, I've been flipping it over, but I think I'm gonna put it back in the microwave and warm it up again. At this point, I think it's like 7:30. I've been up honestly since like 4 something. I slept on the couch last night just because I didn't want to like sleep in my bed and like roll over on my stomach or anything, so I just slept on the couch. Oh, it hurts to cough, so I'm trying to like remember to hold my stomach. Once I took that Norco last night, I was out. My voice sounds so much better. It's like coming in and out. I just kind of have like this. It's like the coughing kind of hurts, but I did take a pain pill. It's not. I'm trying to remember what time I took it. Oh, I gotta get better with that. I feel like I took it like 2 hours ago at this point, but I did take one probably about 5. I took it. So I don't feel like too bad now. My stomach is just very tender and sore. And it kind of like, to describe it, it kind of feels like I did like 1,000 sit-ups and someone punched me in my stomach. That's kind of just how my stomach's feeling today. But I'm just laying on the couch, still relaxing. I think I'm gonna get up here in a second. I'm trying to get up like every hour just to kind of move around, so it helps with the gas and the pain. But real soon here, I haven't eaten anything since yesterday, and I kind of feel a little hungry, so I think I might make me some oatmeal here in a second and maybe drink me, I don't know if I want to drink coffee. I just don't know if it's going to make the gas in my stomach hurt more, but we'll see. I've been pushing water, making sure I'm drinking a lot of water. I have, oh, I'm trying to sit up. Oh, it hurts. Oh, oh. Oh, that hurt to get up. But I have my big old tumbler here. So I've been trying to just keep drinking water. But good morning. The kids come home tonight. My mom's gonna come with them, so she's gonna probably stay until Friday, so that'll help the next couple days of them going to school, because I took them out of school for Tuesday and Wednesday, so they're gonna go back to school tomorrow. I did originally tell them Friday, but that's because originally my mom wasn't gonna be with them, but she decided she would come back, said she would help, so I think they're gonna go back to school tomorrow. And they were sent home with a ton of work to catch up on, so when they come home tonight, depending on what time they get here, we might work on some of it, but I want to try to have them finish it to get it all turned in, not Friday, on Monday. But I'll check in with you guys here shortly. My iced coffee is here. This is gonna be my lifesaver. I need to get some coffee in me since I've been up since 4 a.m. And this will hopefully help me go to the bathroom as well. Something about Dunkin' iced coffee just does the job. TMI, sorry, but you guys know after you have surgery, that first time going to the bathroom can be horrible. So I'm trying to just help that process. I am going to be getting, I'm having my cousin pick me up some Gas X and also some stool softener. Once she's going to drop the kids off later today, so she's going to grab me some just to kind of help as well. Get that first sip. Yum. I am in a lot of pain today. I honestly didn't expect it to be this rough today, but it's like nothing is like helping. I'm starting to feel a lot of the swelling too, like where they went in through the incisions, like that whole area, each part is like starting to swell. I just did another heat compress. That seems to be the only thing that's like really helping. I did just take another pain pill. It's about 10. So hopefully I'm gonna try to get a nap in because I am really tired since I've been up since 4. I'm only getting up literally to go to the bathroom, and about every hour I'm at least getting up just to kind of walk around, because they said that will help tremendously with the gas and the pain, you know, to help me recover too. Today's intense, you guys. And I think it's more kind of frustrating that I'm dealing with the side effects of actually going through with the surgery, but the problem's still inside of me, and I'm going to have to go through this all again. And hopefully the second time around is not as bad. Hopefully not, because today's rough. It really is. Okay, you guys, it is like 12:30. I just woke up from a nap. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday when I was still in the hospital. So I am gonna go ahead and warm me up some of the Olive Garden. My cousin stopped and got me Olive Garden to go yesterday so I could have food. She got me chicken nochi soup, some Alfredo, along with a bag of breadsticks. I do also have a dessert here. She got me, if I can open it with one hand. Get in there. She also got me this delicious chocolate cake, but I might save that for Lakin. He loves cake and he asked if I could save him some, so to be honest, I might let him just have that. He would really like that. But I have the soup in the microwave right now. I think I'm going to save this for later for my dinner. This will probably be easily 2 meals because I won't eat all of this. Same with my soup. It's a huge bowl of soup, so I'll probably eat half now and save some for later. But I'm going to warm me up some breadsticks to go with the soup. All right, I got my soup warmed up. I got 2 breadsticks. I don't know if I'm going to eat them all. And then I just refilled my water. So this will be my first meal of the day. I'm going to go sit down and eat that. I do want to try to shower at some point today and get out of these clothes. But I may do that just way later. Right now I'm just focused on resting and trying to control the pain. My stomach feels better. It just feels, you guys, just very like tight and sore. I kind of feel like I'm kind of walking a little hunched over today. So I'm just trying to really focus on resting, but I do need to get something in my stomach. So I'm going to eat my lunch here and then drink some more water. So my friend just dropped off some stool softener and gas relief for me because the gas pains are just intense. So I want to start a stool softener just because, you know, I am on that pain medicine, so that definitely kind of constipates you. So I wanted to start these and then this to kind of help just with the gas pains because my stomach is just going crazy right now, you guys. I want to try to shower, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. My cousin is gonna be dropping my boys off and my mom later, and she actually has some more steri strips for me, so when I shower I can change that bandage and put it over the bigger wound where the steri strips fell off. So she has some medical grade ones from work that she's gonna bring me, so I'm gonna hold off on showering until then, but I'm gonna take this now just to try to help. My hair is still not brushed. I plan not to, but oh, you guys, like this is so much pain. This looks like maybe it finally stopped bleeding, but I have so much pain right here, especially a lot on this side and right here. Lucy has been by my side all day, just laying next to me. It's so crazy how animals can like sense when something's wrong. And I think back, you know, we got Lucy in August and she's been like attached to me ever since. And I noticed she always would lay next to my stomach. Hence, you know, I've been having all this going on with my stomach. But even since I've been home, she's been laying right next to me. This has literally been my best friend all day. My mom and the boys are on their way home, which I cannot wait, you guys, because the last point of the video when I was like filming, I went to adjust myself to sit down and I like turned wrong and I was like locked with pain and I couldn't move for like 10 minutes. I cried because it was so bad. I finally was able to get up and get a pain pill and it's kicking in now and I'm just laying here. But this just goes to show when you are home by yourself with no help after you just had surgery, it's not a good mix. Not a good mix at all. I cannot wait for my mom to get here because I need her more than anything right now. Day one has been absolutely horrible. The pain has just been horrible. I would love to take a shower, but I just don't even know if I have it in me to do today. That might totally have to be for tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna actually end the vlog here. It is 8 o'clock. I'm gonna show you my cousin when she came. See, I have sutures on there now. She sutured it and put a big bandage. She just covered my belly button completely in the morning. As soon as the surgeon office opens, I'm calling them and I'm telling them like something just doesn't feel right. I don't feel good at all. Like I'm in a lot of pain, and see if they can like direct admit me to the other hospital or something, or like I'm gonna end up like going to another hospital or something to the ER, because I like know my body. I know that what just happened was not okay. Like they really should have never discharged me. They should have just sent me to the other hospital as soon as I went through this whole surgery. And once he knew that he wasn't able to do it, he should have just called the other hospital and like transferred me. But I will update you guys as soon as I kind of know more. And thank you for kind of just hanging along for the first 24 hours of my failed gallbladder surgery.